Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to explain the Google Maps app that I developed in Android Studio. We'll discuss how it works, the important information we use, and how we display the user's current location, markers, and map controls. So I also answer the 8 key questions about location permissions, the Fuse location provider client, and map functions. So first, let's start with the difference between access find location and access course location. So both of these are location permissions that we declare inside our Android manifest file. So access find location gives precise GPS level location using satellites. This is accurate up to a few meters. Meanwhile, the access course location provides approximate location, usually based on Wi-Fi or mobile network signals. So in our app, we use access find location because we want to show the exact current position of the user on Google Maps. So however, it's good practice to also include access course location as a backup. So why request permissions at runtime? So starting with Android 6.0 or Marshmallow, users must grant dangerous permissions like location access while the app is running, not just at install time. So this is called runtime permission required. So nalagay sa main activity. This is kami. So we request permission here using activity compatibility request permission. This ensures that if the user denies the permission the first time, our app can still ask again later. It's an important step for privacy and security, giving users control over their location data, which is kani. Excuse me. And then next is the Fuse location provider client. So this is a class provided by Google Play services. This is a class provided by Google Play services that gives the best possible location by combining multiple sources such as GPS, Wi-Fi, and mobile networks. So using Fuse location provider client is better than directly using the old location manager because it's more efficient, consumes less battery, and automatically chooses the best location source. So when we call Fuse location get last location, which is nadire, it returns the most recent known location of the user, which we can use to show their position on the map. Just gonna see here. And then how to add a marker on Google Maps. So markers are icons placed on the map to show specific locations. So we can easily add a marker using the add marker function, which is now very. Can you see the add marker function? So here we add a marker at the coordinates of Manila. So later we also use it dynamically when we search or get the current location. So whenever we find a location, either search or from GPS, a marker is placed on that exact coordinate. And then what is latitude, longitude, and what does it represent? So latitude, longitude is a simple object in Google Maps that stores a pair of coordinates. Just connect. So latitude represents how far north or south you are from the equator, and longitude shows how far east or west you are from the prime meridian. So for example, in this line, the coordinates represents Manila, Philippines. So next question is how to move the camera to a specific location. So after placing a marker, we need to move the camera or map view to that position. This is done using the move camera or animate camera methods, which is naadire. So the first parameter is the latitude longitude object, and the second is the zoom level. So a higher zoom number means you are zooming in closer to the location. So animate camera smoothly transitions the view to the target area. So one is the camera. How do you move the camera to a specific location? So next is what happens if location permission is denied. So if the user denies the location permission, the app cannot access the GPS coordinates. That means functions like getting current location are showing the blue location that will not work. So may message nga post message na location permission denied. So here we check if the user granted the permission. So if not, a toast message location permission denied appears, which is kami. This prevents the app from crashing when trying to use location feature. So, how to enable zoom controls in the maps? So to make navigation easier, we can enable zoom buttons in the map using the UI setting of the Google Map object. So this here, just kami. The first line adds visible zoom buttons, while the second line allows users to pinch to zoom using gestures. So this makes the app more interactive and user-friendly. To summarize, access find location gives precise GPS location, while access force location gives approximate. So we need runtime permission to keep users safe and give them control. So Fuse location provider client combines multiple sources to get the best location. So latitude longitude represents the geographic coordinates. So, and then we add markers to show points in the map. Then move camera and animate camera function let us focus on locations. So if permission is denied, we show a message instead of flashing. So and finally, enabling zoom controls makes navigation easy. So overall, this Google Maps app demonstrates how to work with location services responsibly and effectively. So tinabaan sa app, manya kay naman siya sa default nga location is Mangilaman. And then, if ang mag-search ko was search ko if akong itap on my location, app zooms into my current location, which is a current location. So mag-try ko search of Intahay, Japan, map moves and marker updates. Ano magawa? Japan. And then, if akong i-type satellite, map switches to satellite view. Yeah. And then akong i-tap balik to normal, back to normal. So yeah. So that's how I integrated Google Maps and handle location features in Android. So thank you for watching my video. This has been my Google Maps app demonstration and explanation. Thank you.